Hi, Knolly Williams here, your success coach, and I was just reading Letting Go. Actually, was just reading through this book, and I want to share something with you that I really found to be very profound. It's something that we already know, but it bears us remembering. This is the book Letting Go by Dr. David Hawkins. It's an absolutely phenomenal read, and it's the book that I recommend for the emotional body. Remember, you have four bodies. You have a physical body, you have a spiritual body, you have a mental body, and you have an emotional body. And this right here is the book that I recommend for the emotional body. What he talks about is, with the unconscious mind, there is no such thing as time, and we can choose at any moment in the present to heal the past or the past event. Think about that. We can choose at any moment in the present to heal the past event. Now, what Dr. Hawkins is talking about here is situations that have happened to you in the past that have been less than favorable. Okay, I think about my own life. I had someone embezzle money from my company. I had someone cheat and steal, and I've had different circumstances. I mean, I'm sure you've had many circumstances in your life that have just been less than favorable. Let's put it that way. And so what Dr. Hawkins reminds us to do is to recontextualize that circumstance, okay, in a different, just basically to place that circumstance into a different light. And when you do that, you create for yourself what we call a paradigm shift. A paradigm shift. Remember, Scripture says that all things work together for those who love God and for those who are called according to His purposes. All things work together for good, okay? All things work together for good. And so what you have to understand is that thing that happened to you, it's time to what? See that? It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. It's time to recontextualize. So when I think about it, here's how you do this. So what Dr. Hawkins teaches us is that we basically look at the experience and we say, okay, what was this experience sent to teach me? Or what was this person sent into my life to teach me? So then I think about it, okay, so I say, okay, this person embezzled money. And in fact, I actually made some notes here that are really that have been very helpful to me. So and this is in this section where he talks about apathy and depression. He talks about those emotions in this particular section. So what I put is that one individual was sent to help me to tap into humility and let go of ego. Okay, so this was an individual who was pretty much a crook. He called himself a friend, but ended up charging usury in terms of the amount of interest that he would let me borrow money, and just charge these enormous interest rates. And of course, at the time I was young, didn't know any better, and I needed the money. But I also was very ambitious. And this person was sent, for a long time I was bitter, angry at this individual. And I learned that this person was a gift that God gave me, because this person taught me, again, to tap into humility and let go of ego, because I had such a big ego, was so puffed up and full of pride. Remember, that's what got Lucifer, right? Now, this other person, who I dearly trusted as a brother, set him up with a division of my operation, and he ended up embezzling tens of thousands of dollars from the company. And I say here that he was sent to help me tap into my power and let go of blame. Okay, let go of blame. What I realized was that I had become an enabler, and I was blaming others. And in fact, just to let go of blame completely. You don't even have to blame yourself. Those are things that we learned as children. It's another thing that I've learned from Dr. Hawkins, is that the whole blame game, we say, well, if I can't blame that person, who can I blame? Well, I must have to blame myself. Why do we have to blame anyone? Certain circumstances occur in our life because they're gifts They're lessons. Okay. When my home was foreclosed, a gift. Okay. When I filed bankruptcy, a gift. When you lost that loved one, a gift. Okay. Remember, Scripture says that precious in the eyes of the Lord are the death of his saints. So God doesn't even see death the same way we do. So it's just a matter of recontextualizing the experiences that you've had in life and realizing that every single thing, and I know there's some really, really, really dark and terrible things that have happened to some of you. Really terrible, unspeakable things. But just realize that it all works together for good. We're only in this realm. Let's not pretend about this. We're only in this realm for a certain amount of time. We all get 168 hours a week. That's it. We all have the same amount of time. Okay. Whether you're making $50 million a year, $1 million a year, $10,000 a year, doesn't matter. We all have 168 hours a week to do what we have to do. We're only in this realm for a short amount of time. Nobody gets out alive. Okay. So what we have to realize is that while some bad and tragic and terrible and unspeakable things may have happened in your life and in my life, we have to be able to recontextualize that and say that this is the journey that I'm on in this realm, but let's not let that define who we become or who we are in the present moment. At any time, we have the choice. We have a chance to recontextualize what occurred and really put a spin on it, okay? At any time, because remember, the subconscious mind does not deal in time, because time and space are created, they're essentially created for this realm, time and space. Time and space don't exist, okay? But they were created for this realm. It serves a purpose for this realm. And what we have to do is we go into the subconscious mind and we say, you know what? This was the purpose of that. And when you do that, it will completely change your you will rewire your mind and you will propel yourself faster and more forward toward the destiny and the success that you deserve. Hey, hope this has been helpful. I love you. I want you to succeed at your highest level. And until I see you again, God bless you, and I'll see you on the next one.